Good morning. You get to see my beautiful, lovely face this morning with my summer reading t-shirt. This is last year's. I haven't picked up this year's summer reading. So before we get into what we're doing, I just want to remind you to sign up for summer reading at the Zilluby Wiley Public Library. It's not only promoting literacy, but it's also promoting community engagement. So there's lots of activities that challenges. You don't have to go to the library for any of those. You can sign up online. You can report your books, log your books, and you can participate in some of the activities. I've already done some of those. I am Theresa Brooks. I work at the library. I am still sequestered at home. Even though the library is open to the public, I am not part of that crew yet. We are still planning very wisely for the best use of staff and the best way to serve patrons in a safe manner. So, let's get that out of the way, and you should be able to see some of the things that I have on my desk. I'm trying to figure out what my perspective is. So, yeah, I'm going to stay right here. Okay. So as you know, we talk, we chat. I tell you that I have a lot of things at my house. I'm a little bit of a hoarder, a little bit of a pack rat. I love tin cans. I know I recycle a lot of them, but sometimes I just like it if I have one that's a little bit of a different shape or size. There's something about metal that's very appealing to me. But even if you don't like this metal, this is kind of aged. This one is really new. I emptied this one yesterday. It's a little tomato paste can. I love its little daintiness. Okay, I have, this is one that I got at a garage sale. Love this patina. I'm not going to do anything for this. I'm probably going to spray it with the preservative. I thought I had it on my tabletop and I don't. It's a sealer, so I'll spray it to seal it. I have collaged this one. This one is a little more cheerful than most of the stuff that I do, but I love this pattern. I'm going to have to go and find all of my scrap paper because I think that this would be more fun than some of just the plain ones that I do. Now, I did try to get fancy, a little gold, a little black. I am feeding my dogs green beans, so I get a lot of cans this size. I like this one. This one has that little pot top so that there's no sharp edges. That is one thing you need to be careful of when you're dealing with tin cans, is to be aware of sharp edges. So I tried to make a set. So I have this one I really like. This one, I don't know how I messed up my perfect lines, but I'm either going to have to try this again or just give up on it. But like I said, I was trying to create a set of 3. You know how I love those odd numbers. Now, it used to be, when I went to my grandmother's, she had coffee tin cans. Coffee used to come in these things. Now it comes in a plastic jug. Nearly everything is plastic. You can see that this was a Folgers can, and I wanted to see how this flat nickel spray paint, it's a metallic paint, I wanted to see how that would cover up that, and it'll cover it up nicely. I don't have just a bright, shiny aluminum can spray, because what I'll probably do is wind up going ahead and spraying the rest of this one, and then distressing it a little bit, making it into something so I can use it for something. This one right here has dictionary pages collaged on it. This one I keep, I know I have a lot of jars also, but they only hold so much stuff, and then you have to worry about, dropping them on the tile. So I love these tin cans, and I use these a lot when I'm not trying to impress anybody with my cool glass. So these are really good to hold brushes, pens, markers, pencils, a lot of art supplies. You can just drop a pair of scissors in these. You don't have to worry about, breaking anything. They're marvelous. Okay. Now, so I have a lot of different sizes. One of the things that I have been, that's very popular right now is succulent gardens. So I'm going to move some of these out of the way. They're going on the floor. Get them out of sight. And we're going to move painted some rocks gold. I'm not really a bling, but there's just something about a spot of gold. Okay. So I created this little succulent garden for myself. Now, there are different ways to make these little cans planters. One way is to poke holes in the bottom of your can, and that's what I did to this one right here. And when I pick it up, all the rocks are going to displace. So that allows the water to just completely drain out of the can. And I'm going to use this one for something else. But for the others, what I've done is I have just popped a little plant into a can, so that I don't have to, this doesn't have any holes in it, I don't have to worry about this leaking out. But even then, caution on the side of error. This little thing that there's, well, here, let me take it down. This little thing that these plants are sitting in with gravel on it, this is the lid to a popcorn tin that I want to decoupage the popcorn tin to be a planter. So I'm like, well, now I have this useless lid, and it has green right here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is the perfect thing for me to put these in. And then I put them in there, and I'm like, oh, yeah. And if you'll notice, it's a grouping of 3. There are 3 different sizes. And then I go, yeah, I really like it, but it still looks barren. So I put my gold rocks in there, and I go, well, gold bling just doesn't go with the rustic feel of the rest of it. And so I go, oh, I'll put some gravel in there. So now this is self-contained. I can put this on a tabletop. I can put it on a shelf. I can put it somewhere, and I don't have to, as long as I don't massively overwater everything, don't have to worry about water damaging anything that I set this on. Now, I've also been researching how plants are very good at taking toxins out of our environment. So that's another reason that this is not a succulent, but this is a golden pothos. Certain plants like the snake plant, scheffeleras, some of those, and especially these, they do well in low light, but they also help take toxins out of the air and cleanse your air. So adding plants to your home environment is a very good plan. And I will tell you that most people kill their plants, I believe, by overwatering rather than underwatering. I had a snake plant that was doing awesome, and then I repotted it into a bigger pot, and all of a sudden it started doing bad. And I'm like, oh, I think I'm underwatering it. And so then it starts falling over, drooping, and I go, oh, I'm overwatering. So now that I stopped watering, it's starting to come back. I'm going to lose a lot of it, but you know, that's plant life. I don't have as green a thumb as I would like to have, but I keep trying. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my cheerful little poppy red can. I don't have any idea what was in here. Maybe a small can of beans. I seem to be eating more at home, so I have a wider variety of tin cans. I took the paper off, I spray painted it, and honestly, I'm not looking for a perfect job. I'm looking for something that lifts my spirits, and this color definitely lifts my spirits. Hey, that paint, yeah, I've got paint on my hand. So I poked some holes in it. I have poked a hole right there. I'm going to go ahead and do that on this side. I have my handy dandy little metal punch. Let's see, which side did I use? This side. I'm just going to eyeball this just because that's the way I roll. Try to get it as low as it was on the other side. Poke that hole. There I have it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put in just a handful of gravel just to cover the bottom. And the reason why, I'm still going to put some gravel in there just so that my roots are not sitting in water. I'm being so special. This is just, it's really the stuff that you are supposed to put on top, like round cover, but it's just nice gravel that you can use. I know you couldn't see that. Let me show you. It's just gravel. It's just decorative gravel, but I don't use a lot of it, so I don't want to get a huge bag. Plus, the older I get, the weaker I get. So here I have, and I use cactus potting mix, cactus palm and citrus potting mix, because it drains really well, and most succulents really want to be a little bit on the drier side. They don't want to sit in water. So I'm going to put some of that in here. If y'all weren't watching me, I'd just be like putting it in with my hands. Oops, that's probably too much. Okay. I found this. This is like pine tree succulent, miniature pine tree, Crassula tetragona. It's a drought tolerant. You can put this in the ground. It's native to South Africa. I just thought it was adorable, and so I am going to put this in here. Yeah, because this isn't that much bigger. I'm telling you, nothing I do is a science, y'all. You just pretty much fly by the seat of your pants. I had really planned to put this in a bigger pot until this morning. Okay, and I didn't bring any water with me. So we'll have to pretend, oh look, there's a little piece that fell off. I'm going to say that, see if I can propagate it. You know, back in the day when our grandparents, and even my mom, you know, they didn't have like Home Depots and stuff. They didn't have stores where you could just go buy thousands and thousands of plants. So they helped themselves to cuttings. So I'm going to take some jute, and I'm just going to tie this on here. On either side. And since I poked holes in the bottom for this to drain, I have a spot for this outside on my porch that I sometimes have trouble with my dogs wanting to get into certain plants. So there I have a little hanging planter. It's nice and colorful. It's cute as a button. All it needs is some water. So, if you don't like the look of the plain tin cans, now this is a very rusty tin can, so I have some more twine, jute, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to wrap that around there, and then I made a little charm out of a bottle cap. It's up to you to figure out where the bottle cap came from, but I am sequestered. But I like it because it's got a little bit of color to it. So I'm going to tie that onto my tin can. Just tie that in a knot. I did poke a hole through that, put a little bit of twine through there so that it will, oops, that's backwards, it's not going to hang the way I want it to hang. That's still, needs to hang backwards. Okay, just tie that into a knot. No need to be fussy. Cut that off a little bit. And now it still has rustic charm. It's got a little bit of color added to it. It's not just, you know, the other colors. I can put this in my house. I am really bad about wanting to change everything out all the time. And I'll show you this little plant. I can just pop right in there. And I've got something that can sit on my windowsill and bring me joy every morning. But now I got to go buy another one because I need one for here. That's the problem. You always have to even stuff out. You're always having to buy stuff. But anyway, I hope you had fun this morning. I'm not sure about the noise, the hush, static sound. I have done videos, like Facebook Live, everywhere in my house. It just happens. I've done them out in my yard. It happens. I go away from my house and my phone, and I don't have that noise. I changed my Wi-Fi. I turned off nearly every electrical thing in my house right now, trying to get rid of it. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, once again, I really enjoy having this time with you every Tuesday. Keep creating. Have some joy in your creativity. Do it for the moment. Don't try to create fine art. You can get to that later. Love you. Bye.